It took some time, but Erik's a big part of what we've got going forward, and we feel that not just on the ice, off the ice, but what he can provide as a guy who's been through some battles and is ready to take his game to the next level. He can be a guy that leads the charge in that area, and so we feel he's got a lot of those qualities. Certainly feel that he's just starting to scratch the surface of what he can do for a full 60 minutes, and we're awful excited about that.
How important, how much did we learn about him last year? You saw kind of an up and down early part of the year, and then from about the Olympic break, about the time that you showed up too, is when he really seemed to kick it into gear. Did you kind of view it that way, that he finished strong and kind of left things on a good note?
Well, I felt he finished extremely well, yeah. And we also see some of those kind of game-breaking abilities and moments where kind of take charge of the hockey game, and the elite defensemen are able to do that, and he showed some periods and some moments in hockey games late in the season last year where he made a conscious decision that it was time, and it was time for Erik to take over and make some things happen for our hockey team, and we want to make sure that happens from start of hockey games right through to the end of them, because he's got that ability. He's starting to grow in his understanding of what it takes to do that, when the right time to do that is, and we feel that the numbers he's put up and the minutes he's able to play are going to do nothing but expand from this point going forward.
It may seem a little stupid or cliche or whatever, but there's that moment sometimes where you think, not many guys do that, where he can take the puck from behind his own net and then just seemingly at will charge through the zone and fire up a shot. Is that what you're looking for more of? Is that aggressive approach on the big play like that, or as much as the responsibility in your own zone and all that?
Well, just like with anything, the experience is going to be the factor that we're looking for, and the experience being when is the right play, what is the right time to make the right play, and so as he recognizes what the team needs and when we need that, we don't want that hard charge every single time. We want to make sure it's done with calculation, and that comes from experience, and he's starting to gain that experience. He's starting to recognize when the right opportunity is, what the opponent has kind of exposed themselves to, and when you're talking about his natural abilities and the abilities to make plays that you generally don't see out of a lot of defensemen, there's certainly some times where you recognize that here's a talented athlete, and we're certainly glad he's in a Blues uniform and locked up for the next couple of years, because we feel that growth is there, and like I said, the experience of knowing when and where is the whole key, and in that position it comes not just with the puck, it comes in defending, it comes in recognizing how your opponent has kind of extended themselves, and how do you take advantage of that, and he's really getting a handle of that.
Are there maybe one or two areas that you'd like to see him really improve on going forward to the next season?
Well, I think with any young player, there's a consistency level there that you'd like to see him, reach a high peak and kind of stay at that level. But there's some things that he improved upon last year, be it lateral movement on the blue line and getting his shot through, or that recognition, that experience factor of what is the play, what is the right play, and making sure he knows that if an opponent exposes himself in the first shift of a hockey game, we want to take that opportunity and make the most of it, and not wait until we're potentially down by a goal and chasing the hockey game, and we want him to make sure he's got enough opportunity to carry the play when the play's there to be made, and we want to encourage that, and making sure that that recognition coming from the experience is a consistency level that we'd like to see from Erik.
As far as the defense goes, the big picture, it looks almost like it kind of fits itself together going into camp. I don't know if things can change. Do you foresee any surprises, or are you pretty solid with the guys you think can be your top seven?
I think we've got a real good makeup for our top seven. Obviously, you've got some guys with experience there with Brew and Jackson. You've got Roman and EJ on the right side as some young guys, and Carlo, a guy who has got some experience and has shown some real good instincts as far as putting up numbers for us offensively. And obviously there's some battles to be had there. Tyson Strachan's a guy who wants to push for time. Alex Pietrangelo, a guy who wants to push for time. Ian Cole. These are guys that want to make a statement and push for their opportunity to play here. And so we're excited about that, but we also feel good about the guys and what we were able to accomplish in the last bit of the season last year with this group, and and how they're able to mesh together and be stronger going forward here come September.
Camp decides everything, how guys do, but it makes it simple for you. Is that how you look at it?
I would think that that's the best way to do it. You know, it's the only way we know what we know is to get these guys on the ice, get them into games, and performance tells the tale.